bags drop at T on FashionNica. Hi, you guys. Hello, hello. Let me pin this comment really quickly and then we'll get started. Okay. Hello, Sandy. Hi, Rosalie. Hello, Joanne. Okay, we are on Instagram and we're also on YouTube. We're also on fashionica.com. So feel free to watch wherever you'd like. I posted the sneak peek fairly early today. I mean, as early as we have been able to. It got posted 30 minutes ago. So if you want to watch a sneak peek of maybe 30 of the 70 bags, then feel free to watch the video. But with that said, Becca's in the house. Don Lee, hello. So we will get started. For anyone who's new, I will do an intro right now, actually. Hi, hello. My name is Nika. We source beautiful vintage and pre-loved designer bags that we drop in our shop once a week on FashionNica.com. If you're watching right now, it is actually bag drop day. So how it works, I'm going to go, I'm on live right now, but I'm going to talk through all of the bags that we sourced for today's bag drop and then answer questions, model them for you at 7 p.m. Pacific time. That's when all the bags will actually drop. So please note, nothing is available right now. They will literally drop within the next 1.5 hours. So just keep an eye out if you are interested in watching and seeing what bags pop out to you. But every week, the theme is different. So if you just started following us, basically you're never going to see the exact same bag with each week. It's very curated and very tailored to those themes. So this week's theme is very much like an on and off the clock theme. So, oh, and there's Louie behind me, wants to hang out. It's an on and off the clock theme. So basically, I don't know about you guys, but come January, I love looking for a good work bag. And I think the work bag that I'm looking for, it doesn't necessarily have to be a massive bag, right? It can be kind of between that medium to large size, but something that I think would work well for a daily. And I'm also okay with even holding my laptop, but I posted a video kind of explaining that through. But now I'm going to actually show you the bags that we sourced for today's drop. With that said, let's get started. And then do we have the password? Can we share the password? Okay, we'll share the password. Our one and only time we will share the password, maybe one and only. We'll share the password with you if you want to get access to see a full sneak peek of all the photos, the modeling photos, the prices, the details, everything about the bag. It'll be on our website, but you do have to know the password. And the password is, I love how you guys are sharing the password. Okay, you guys know the password is on the clock. On the clock. Okay, we'll get started right now though. So, what is the first bag we should go for? I think I'm gonna go for a vintage Prada. Do you guys hear that? Kevin's do the Birkin. Already? No, way too soon. Let's do this vintage Prada bag. So, this is the first bag of the night. It's this beautiful vintage Prada kiss lock bag. And then, hold on, let me scan it really quickly. Uh-oh. Is it working? Yes. Okay, perfect. So it's this vintage Prada kiss lock bag. And the reason I sourced this is because I mentioned this last year, but kiss lock bags are so popular right now. And it's really cool to find a kiss lock that's a fairly large kiss lock, because a lot of times this kind of style is often in clutches for those vintage pieces. But this particular one is able to fit at least an iPad. I don't necessarily think a laptop would fit, but possibly. And then, oh my gosh, Miranda from the Devil Wears Prada has the small version. Wait, oh my God. I didn't know that. Is it in the first movie? Or do you already know what's being shown in the sequel? But this is how she looks like on, and then it's made of jacquard. And then if you can see, it has the Prada crest in the front over here. It's made with silver hardware, and it has the luggage tag made with this almost vachetta-like leather for the accents, both on the corners and for the kiss lock. Pretty long strap drop, meaning that you can easily just throw it over the shoulder. And then let me share the interior with you. So if you just hopped on, this is the first bag that we're sharing for the night. It also has the matching jacquard interior inside of here. So, this piece, when she drops, this is the vintage Prada Jacquard large frame tote bag, and she's gonna drop at $6.99. $6.99. And then Kevin, for your community creation program, do you guys do trades instead of buyouts? No, we solely do buyouts. So we don't actually even do consignment. We specifically do buyouts if you're interested in selling a bag. Okay, next up. So that was the first bag of the night, a vintage Prada. I'm going to go for this vintage Fendi next because I thought the shape was so unique and I don't believe we've ever found this style before. So it's kind of like a Boston bag, but married with an east-west shape. It's the Zucchino print by Fendi, chocolate brown base and then chocolate brown leather handles. And I mentioned this in the video that I posted earlier, but I think this is really chic. It almost reminds me, oh my gosh, of the Louis Vuitton sac plat. I just realized that. Or not the sac plat, the Popincourt, the Louis Vuitton Popincourt, but kind of like a bit more like slouchy because it's made of like the canvas material. But this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. And then I think it'd be so cute with bag charms too. And then even just like wearing it like this, kind of like tuck it underneath like a baguette style, looks so good. I am very much into slouchy bags. Probably the past year at this point, I'm very much into like bags that slouch, bags that like have a little bit more wear. So this is such a cool option. And let me share the interior with you. Get this, it can actually fit a Kindle inside of here. So she is not as mini or small as you think. I would definitely think that this could be like a medium sized everyday bag for someone. Oh, and she also comes with her Fendi dust bag too. So that's the interior of this piece. And this is the vintage Fendi. It's the Zucchino East West Boston bag. And she's going to drop at $7.49. $7.49. And then this bag reminds me of what, your newest edition? Huh?
It's your collection.
Oh my gosh, whoa! I love how Kevin's like trying to give you a hint of what my bag is that I just added to my collection. You do not know, but Kevin and the team do know. Okay, shall we go for a Chanel bag next? I think I'm going to do this Chanel piece because this piece I feel like is so popular. We've gotten a number of requests for this bag. Last year, so many people asked us to source this. We have a vintage Chanel Kelly. And why I think it's extremely popular is because of the shape. It very much resembles an Hermes Kelly, but in vintage Chanel form. Specifically like a size 32 Hermes Kelly. So this one is made with black caviar leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware. And then again, it very much is similar in size to a Kelly 32. Wear her on the crook of your arm like so. Some of our clients who also have purchased this bag from us, they would add like a little chain underneath the flap. So you could wear it as a shoulder bag option if you wanted to. But I think this looks really chic as is, really timeless, classic style. And I love just like the little touch of the 24 karat gold plating. Let me share the inside with you. It's a pretty substantial size. Like I think that whatever can fit inside of an Hermes Kelly 32 will for sure fit inside of this piece. She has a few pockets inside of here. And then she also comes with her vintage Chanel dust bag. This is a bag that was made in 2001, by the way. Fun fact. So vintage Chanel 2001 Caviar Kelly top handle bag. She's going to drop at $26.99. $26.99. Okay. Next up, let me see. I think I'm going to go let's do this vintage Fendi bag next. This is so much for like the girlies that get it. So we have up for grabs a fairly rare vintage Fendi. It's very much, if you know, you know. So it's the classic Zucca baguette bag. However, she has gold hardware. So a little fun fact, 1 in every 100 Fendi baguettes back in the day were made with gold hardware. So that's why it's so hard to find this in gold hardware on the resale market. She's got chocolate brown leather strap, and then she's extremely popular, extremely timeless. I mean, this is a bag that was made in the 90s, and even to this day, it's still one of the most iconic bags sold at Fendi. If not, it is the most iconic bag at Fendi. This is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag, and then it's a really great size for everyday use. A lot of times I like to mention that you can actually remove the strap if you wanted to wear it as a clutch. Especially now, I think that clutches are so popular. So you could do that. And then in terms of what can fit inside, everyday bag, like a Kindle, the phone, keys, hand sanitizer, lipstick, lip gloss, you name it. And then it does come with its vintage Fendi dust bag too. But it's pretty hard to for us to source the gold hardware version. So I'm excited that it made it into today's drop. This piece, when she drops, $18.99, $18.99. Okay, next up, let's go with, since I already had mentioned that clutches are popping both last year, but then also going into this year, I want to start sourcing more clutches. I found this vintage Bottega, and I love that it has like mixed leather, not necessarily like different leather, but like the way it's displayed on this bag. So bottom line, Bottega leather is extremely soft. Hi, Des, nice to see you. Bottega leather is extremely soft. They are known for their intrecciato weaving. So it has that little intrecciato weaving detail, but then it also has like these fringe braid accents on the edges of it. But then it also has the smooth lambskin at the bottom. So I love that it has that kind of like difference. And then you can see that she is, because of that portion, she is going to kind of like slouch with you. So kind of like wear it underneath the arm. You could potentially even add a chain underneath it if you wanted to wear it as a crossbody or as a shoulder bag. But I think like on its own, it just looks so chic, especially when you style it like for the evening or like a girl's night out, or even like a day bag when you just need to like run out the door and then just carry this with like, for some reason, I'm picturing like an oversized sweatshirt, your leggings, and then some sneakers, and then throw this on. Like it just instantly elevates your like sweatshirt look, in my opinion. So black lambskin leather, super soft since it is a vintage piece. Over time, Bottega leather wears so beautifully throughout the years, which is why I personally highly recommend going for like a vintage Bottega. And yes, I did just get a Bottega bag. It was my first Bottega bag, brand new in store. However, I have been like wearing her religiously because I really want it to get to that like slouchy, almost like deformed like look and shape, because I love a bag that like already has that like worn slouchy vibe. So this piece, $529, $529 for the vintage Bottega lambskin and intrecciato clutch. Okay, let me see. Wait, was the Chanel sold? I'm late, but I really want that one. Which one? We have so many Chanels that we sourced for today, so you gotta let me know which one, and then I can share it if I haven't already. Speaking of Chanel, let's actually do a Chanel piece next. So I'm going to go for a vintage Chanel, and this is a bag that we source basically every single drop because it is our most requested bag of any Chanel bags. This is literally the bag we get the most requests for. You guessed it, the vintage Chanel classic flap. So this one is made in the year 1987. Yeah, 1987. She's made with the beautiful soft buttery lambskin leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware. So for any Chanel that's gold hardware that has the hallmark, anything before 2008 is made with the 24 karat gold plated hardware. It's the classic double flap style. If you are looking for like a Chanel bag that is a great investment, this is the bag to go for. Something that I have noticed, you guys, by the way, probably within the past 4 months, the Chanel Classic Flap vintage pieces have gone up on resale. I have no idea like what has happened. Maybe it probably is in line with the price increases because a brand new Chanel Classic Flap in store, it's around $10,800, $10,800 plus, right? Depending on like the size that you get. But I have seen it impact the resale market. And it's so crazy to see it, like the Chanel classic flops now, like in very good condition, are generally over that 5,000 mark. This piece, we have this one priced at $44.99. $44.99. But highly recommend this bag. I also have this bag in my collection. I mean, it's a bag that is going to look great whether you're wearing it casual or whether you wear it dressed up. Like you can wear this for a wedding, but like I personally like wearing it as a crossbody bag with a blazer, and it just looks like it's all, the whole outfit, it just feels really put together when I throw a classic flap on. But yeah, really great bag, highly recommend. And this piece, she'll drop at $44.99. Okay, next up, let me do, okay, I feel like this is a bag that might be a bag people will fight for when it drops. I'm already seeing the comments when I posted this, like, and people are saying, Celine bag, the Celine bag. It is so good. First off, we don't often source the Celine belt bag, but I think that especially going into this year, this piece is going to pop off. We've already seen like the re-edition version that went viral like a few months ago, you know, the Celine Phantom. So this one is the belt bag, and it's called the mini belt bag because that's like the smallest, but it's not obviously like a small size. It could potentially be a work bag if you work with an iPad, or you can kind of wear it like by holding like your laptop, which is something I do too. Davis, I am not surprised this one is your favorite bag. So, Davis. So, okay. Davis would like everyone to know this is their favorite bag of the night. I think that it's so unique because of the braiding. So a lot of the Celine belt bags, it has the classic smooth calfskin leather. This specific one, it does have the smooth calfskin leather, but it also has this intricate, like weaving braided leather detail going on the front of the bag, but then they included it on the strap too. And something about this, like the colorway they chose, the shape, the size, the details of the braiding make this bag so unique. So you could wear it as a shoulder bag, easy to just throw over. It's made with silver hardware. The strap is detachable, and then you can wear it like this on the crook of your arm. I think that like you shouldn't even just don't detach the strap, because I think even when you're wearing it like this, it adds like, I don't know, it adds something when you see that strap just kind of like hanging in the back because it has that detail of the braiding. So let me share the interior, but this is such a cool bag. I love the colorway too. So the color is kind of like a black and maroon, maybe like a Bordeaux color, but I think that it pairs so beautifully, especially if you are like me and typically like to wear like earth tones. This would look so good with your earth tone colors. Okay, let me share the, oh, hello. Oh my gosh, it comes with the envelope and the tag still. Okay. So this is the inside. Is the interior navy, or am I colorblind? It could either be dark navy or black. But you know what? It definitely is giving like dark navy. And this, oh, this is Phoebe Philo era. Wait, I feel like I knew that. Thank you for confirming that though, Davis. Okay, so this is Phoebe Philo era. But yeah, I have a feeling the girlies are gonna go crazy for this one because I'm already seeing on our socials. So this piece, this is the Celine Phoebe Philo era braided mini belt bag. She's gonna drop at $12.99. $12.99 in excellent condition. Wait, oh my, first off, hi twin, your name is also Nika? So, getting questions about the earrings. Let me do a little jewelry tour because the jewels are popping today. Okay. Yes. So, sorry. I know we have like no time, but I do want to go through it really quick. Vintage Gucci. How sick is this watch? By the way, everything I'm sharing right now, surprise, is going to be in our first jewelry drop for the new year. It's not until the end of January, I think like January 30th, but I do want to share like how gorgeous these pieces are that we found so far. I'm a little too excited. So yeah, I'm going to wear it for the live so you can see. But it has like this horse bit style, almost maybe even like Mariner Link style, mother of pearl vintage Gucci watch. So that one is dropping. Hello? First time finding a Justin Clue, and it has the diamonds on the screw. That one is dropping. She's again all going to be dropping on the 30th. Okay, I need to go quick. I'm so sorry. This one, baguettes. So diamonds, baguettes, and then emeralds, 3 emeralds, really gorgeous, very weighty. This one, it's kind of like raised diamonds. And I'm so sorry to get you excited because again, these won't drop, but then you can get excited for when they actually drop in a couple weeks. This one, I'm really into meshing silver and gold right now. This one is made with platinum, with some diamonds. This one, oh my God, I think this is going to be a very strong one when it drops. It's a watch, but it's a ring watch. It's not a functional watch where you can tell the time, but it's for you watch lovers. But it's made of 18 karat gold with white gold. And then that in the middle, the face is a diamond. It's so cool. Okay, going into the earrings. This one is malachite and it's an ear cuff that has a chain in the back. And these guys that you see on my ears, vintage Dior. How sick is it? It looks like a croissant. It looks like feathers, but it actually is designed. The idea was it is designed from the 1947 dress for Dior. If you are familiar with that dress, basically that was designed based off of these earrings. These earrings were designed based off of that dress. Okay. Anyways, all of these are dropping, in our jewelry drop. I hope that was helpful. I will continue to share other jewelry that we do source, but jewelry drop is on January 30th on FashionNica. You'll literally get a notification, by the way, if you are subscribed to our email sneak peeks. Okay, this piece, hello, vintage Chanel, actually almost vintage Chanel. This is a piece that was made in the year 2008. So in 2 years, she's going to officially be vintage. I cannot tell you the last time I was able to find this bag. Very, very hard bag to find on the resale market too. East-West style, which is my favorite shape. If you know anything about my collection, East-West is my true favorite shape. It's made of like this champagne satin with the diamond quilting. And then if you get up close, the CC logo has different colored stones and the stones are kind of like earth tones. Gorgeous. This is what makes the bag so iconic. And then even the chain, I've never seen Chanel use a chain like this. It almost looks like a piece of jewelry. And wear it over the shoulder. I have a little fun fact with this piece, and I know we don't have too much time to go like storytelling, but I made friends with a girl at Chanel who was wearing this bag, and I was like, oh my God, I love your bag. And now we're Instagram friends. But yeah. That I literally saw her wearing it. And the crazy thing is, she was like, she actually got it in store at the time. So in 2008, she actually bought it, in store. Actually, she didn't even buy it. She said that because she's a VIP client, they had actually like the Chanel sales associates gifted it to her. So I was like, okay, my bad. Cool story. But this piece, she is a 2008 piece. She's the jewel East-West flap, half flap style. And then let me share the interior. The interior is also made of the gorgeous satin East-West styles. Truly my favorite because of how versatile it is. You can throw a Kindle inside of here. You'd be surprised of how much can actually fit. So this one, when she drops, $31.99. $31.99 for the satin East-West jewel Chanel bag. Okay, I'm going to pick up the pace just slightly. Let's go for Miss Loewe. A little test for you bag girlies. What is the most popular Loewe bag that we tried our best to source, as many as we were possibly able to last year? Any guesses what that bag could be? In the meantime, this piece comes with her box, comes with her dust bag, comes with her envelope, and even the tissue paper has the Loewe anagram on it. Okay, so one moment, let me scan her in. The most popular Loewe bag. Oh, okay. Geo Diva. Yes, DNM. Hi, Nika. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. All correct. So the Loewe Puzzle was the most popular Loewe bag that we sourced in 2025. I'd be so curious to know how many we were able to source. But we had gotten so many requests. So going into 2026, I expect the same. I just added a puzzle into my own collection last year as well. This particular version is called the Puzzle Edge. So this is the newer version of the Loewe Puzzle, where you see that the pieces are stitched together. It's taupe with grain calfskin, and then it's made with gold hardware. This is actually the same size I have in my own collection. It's a size small, and you can wear her as a shoulder bag, and then you can actually even adjust the length if you do want to wear it slightly shorter. You can also wear it as a crossbody, but this is the bag I used when I just did not I had to run out the door, not think about it, not have to worry, because I would wear it as a crossbody. So really great hands-free bag. Size small is a really great size. If you even put a lot inside your bag, I don't put a lot inside. I could have gone for like a size mini, but the size small is really great. Kindle, continental wallet, sunglass case, hand sanitizer, water bottle, card holder, like a lot can fit inside of here. And yes, this is a very popular colorway. It's the taupe with the gold hardware. Beautiful condition. She's dropping at $24.99. $24.99. Okay, moving to the next. I love how Louis just hanging out. Just hanging out with mom tonight, being such a good boy. Okay, let's do our first Hermes bag. Guys, we rarely are able to find this, in my opinion. Literally did you already show the Bottega shoulder? Have we? Maybe. Oh, no, we have not. Okay, we will talk about that shortly. Okay, but I have to go quick. I'm sorry, I have to go quick. Okay, this is literally my favorite version of the Hermes Evelyn. So this is a rare vintage Hermes. She actually just turned vintage last year. It's a 2005 a taupe Epsom short strap. This is the Evelyn TPM. So she's the smallest of the Evelyns, and what particularly makes her rare is the fact that she is a short shoulder style. So you can wear her like this as that short piece. And I think that the Evelyn looks so good as a short shoulder bag. So it's a pretty hard, I guess, strap length to source and find on the resale market, because they didn't make too many of these. So excited to have found it in a neutral color too. So I'll do a little 360 so you can see, but she's made with palladium hardware, and then she's in Epsom leather. In 2005, they switched out Courchevel leather with Epsom leather. So this is the first year that they created Epsom leather, which is a very popular leather to this day. Okay, let me share the inside with you. Interior, you can fit an iPhone Pro Max inside of here. I think this is also a great travel bag too, but really gorgeous, and literally my favorite length, size, shape of the Hermes Evelyn. Colorway too. This is literally my favorite color. Okay, next up, I think I'm gonna go for a big bag next. So this bag, I feel like this bag needs no introduction, especially because within the past few months, it has gone so viral. And it's a vintage bag, and I get so excited when I see vintage bags go viral. The vintage Chanel chocolate brown 2005 Surf Executive tote. And the reason it's so popular is because it almost resembles an Hermes Birkin, but in vintage Chanel form, right? Like the two handles, even the size. This particular way, it does actually come with a detachable long strap, so you could just kind of wear it as a shoulder bag if you wanted to, but also you could detach it and then wear it as kind of how you would wear a Birkin. In terms of the size, it resembles a size 35 Birkin, 35 centimeters. This one is in a beautiful chocolate brown caviar leather, and it's also made with 24 karat gold plated hardware for the turn lock, but I definitely want to source more. I feel like we were able to source a good amount, but because of how popular it's it's gotten. I feel like we should try our best to source more of these because of how I feel like useful it is as a work bag too. You can throw a laptop inside of here, and it also does come with a pouch. So this is a Chanel pouch that can actually button in the inside. So let me share the interior with you. And then yes, if you mention FashionNica, by the way, mention FashionNica. She can give you a discount for Cobbler Concierge. If you ever want to take any of your bags, it doesn't have to be a bag that you get from us. It can literally be a bag that's just been sitting in your closet that you haven't been able to use. Mention us and he'll give you a discount. It's Cobbler Concierge. So it has 3 organized compartments. Again, like this can truly be someone's workhorse bag. And this piece, when she drops, she's going to drop at 22, I think. $22.99. Oh wait, maybe actually $20.99. $20.99, I believe is the price for the 2005 Chanel Surf Executive Tote. Okay, moving to the next piece. Let me do decisions. Can we do a small bag for a second? I'm gonna do a small bag real quick. So we're going to do a Louis Vuitton piece, and hold on, let me scan her. Okay, perfect. So next up we have, this is called the Morel, and it's a belt bag style. So I can see someone styling this with like a blazer, cinching the waist, and then rocking it as a belt bag. But a little fun fact, you can actually play around with this strap, which makes her almost like 4 bags in one, maybe like 3 to 4 bags. So this is the first style. You could wear it obviously how it's meant to be worn as a belt bag, but I'll do a little hack because I think this way looks so pretty. Okay, the second way, you can wear her as a clutch. And then, hold on, give me a second to unbuckle her. In the meantime, this is a bag that was made in 2005. So she just turned vintage last year. So this is the little hack that you can do with this style that I truly think makes it extremely versatile. So if it's like a bag that you're looking for that is like, you want your first designer bag to have just a lot of versatility with it, this is a really great option. So, okay, I won't buckle her in for now, just so you can get the general idea. How pretty is that? Right? It becomes like a slightly larger version of like a Louis Vuitton pochette, but then it has that trunk style aspect with the vachetta pieces like going down the canvas. So I think this is a really, really pretty way. It will be able to fit your phone inside of here, by the way, iPhone Pro Max. So this is the Louis Vuitton Morel pochette. She'll drop at $819. $819. Do the Gucci hobo next. Oh my gosh. Say no more. Hold on. Let me find her. Is she here? Oh my gosh. I did not know it comes with the box. Can we take a moment to appreciate how stunning this box is? It's like a slightly embossed vintage Gucci box. So brown box, but then if you get up close, it has the Gucci monogram embossed on this. Also, you can see it's going to be a big bag. So, this piece, this is, I don't even have to ask Beth. I know this is her favorite bag of the night, because I think she was tempted on getting this bag. So we have, hold on, let me scan her in. It's such a cool, unique style, shape, and just details all around. Look at this. Vintage Gucci. It's the hobo, but it has this like brocade suede design all throughout with like hints of leather accents, and it's called the stirrup hobo. So I think the size is going to be a great like cool girl bag if you're looking to fit everything inside. Potentially could fit a laptop in here, but we love the big bags here. This is how she looks like on as a shoulder piece, and then look at that. So all suede. Suede with that brocade detail, gold hardware, black leather accents, and then extremely spacious. Like you have multiple pockets in the interior, but really cool bag. Excited to have found this. This is actually our first time finding this style. And this one, when she drops, she is going to drop at $899. $899. And I just love how unique that shape is too. Okay, next up, let's do, let me see. let's go for, let me see. Let's do the vintage Chanel Diana next. Okay, next up, we are gonna do a bag that very similar to the Chanel Classic flap. We'll try to source at least one in every drop. This particular one is a 1995 piece. She's the lambskin medium Diana flap with 24 karat gold plated hardware. So this is a bag that is officially 30 years last year. So she's 31 now, but very similar to a classic flap shape. She is similar in size to a medium classic flap Chanel. You can wear her a number of ways, but this is like, I would say, the second most popular vintage Chanel bag, which is why we often get requests for this bag. You can wear it as a crossbody like I shared, but you can also wear it as a mid-length for a slightly more casual look. But then you can also do a double chain like so. So there's just a number of ways you can wear it. Kindle, sunglass case, phone, continental wallet. This particular one, I don't know if you can tell, but she also has the poofy quilting. Poofy quilting is pretty hard to come by on the resale market, specifically for vintage Chanel pieces. Oftentimes it will most often have kind of like those deflated poofs, which I think adds character, but for someone who's looking for something that has slight poof to her, this is a really great option. This one, when she drops, she'll drop at $39.99. $39.99. In the meantime, please drop in the comments what bag you want to see next. Okay. Which one?
The Lady Dior.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Lady Dior. Let me see. Dior. Okay, next up we are going to do a vintage Dior bag. And this is a 1997 vintage patent medium Lady Dior. So she's the size medium, entirely smooth patent leather, black with her gold hardware. And then the vintage ladies at the time had the Dior embossing. So you even get that little Dior embossing on the front. It does have a detachable strap, and I'll show it as a long shoulder first so you can see how it looks. Really classic piece. Highly recommend if you are looking to invest in a Dior bag, try going the resale route. For like a brand new Dior lady bag, if you look online on obviously the Dior, they do fetch a higher price point. So I would recommend going the resale route if you are looking for a Dior lady. Detach the strap and then wear her in her most classic way. I see a lot of people wearing it like this on the crook of the arm. Add a twilly if you want to just like zhuzh it up a bit. And then this one has the top zip closure, because back in the day, the vintage Lady Diors most often had the top zip closure still. And then let me share the interior with you. So interior has her canage, almost like Louboutin red interior. Okay, this piece, when she drops, $16.99. $16.99. Okay, next up, let me do a quick time check. Okay. We have about 50 minutes before all the bags drop on FashionNica.com, so I'm going to pick up the pace slightly. Let's do, this bag is calling my name, and it called my name so much that I ended up adding this exact bag to my own collection. I've talked about this bag a few times on this channel. This is literally one of my favorite Chanel designs ever made. So it's not vintage yet. It's a 2012 piece. So in 6 years, she'll officially be vintage. Holy moly. This is, Davis, you want, what do you mean you want? Davis literally has this collection already. Oh my gosh, you bag fiend. Okay, this is the 2012 patchwork jumbo single flat bag. This exact bag I have in my collection. I added it 2 months ago. So when we did our sourcing trip for FashionNica Fest in Japan, this was the bag that I ended up adding into my collection. Literally no regrets. I get so many compliments on this bag. And it's so funny because when I was grabbing matcha one day, I saw someone from our community and she instantly recognized the bag before she even saw me. But I love this bag so, so much. The colors, the design, the materials, the stitching, everything is just perfect with this piece. Let me get actually into the details. So this is made with all of Chanel's most popular materials, leathers, of Chanel. So you get some denim, you have this calfskin leather, there's some almost like linen, obviously the iconic tweed. I see some lambskin, a sliver of lambskin over here. I see patent leather. Let me see what else. Over here, I see some jersey, more canvas, more tweed. There's just so much to look at. And then there's like a little surprise inside of here too. There's a heart. There's a heart. How cute is that little heart detail? So all whip stitch inside as well. And then the interior of this one is made of denim inside. So denim flap. And then very spacious. This is the jumbo size. And I have started adding bigger bags into my collection. So I'm so happy I decided to get this in the jumbo. I am able to fit my water bottle inside of here, continental wallet, sunglass case, Kindle can fit, my phone, my Osmo camera can fit inside of here, but love this bag. And at first when I got it, I was like, oh, I wonder if this is going to be hard to like style. No, not at all. I think because of like the tones they chose, like it just like instantly makes your outfit a little bit more like unique to look at. Like I would actually style it with this exact fit that I'm wearing today. It looks so, so good. Anyways, one of my favorite designs for Chanel ever. And I'm so excited to be dropping this in today's show because this is like one of the hardest bags to source. So yeah, okay, I'll do one more 360, but this one is going to drop. This is the 2012 mixed media patchwork jumbo single flap. She will drop at $81.99, $81.99. Okay, moving to the next piece. Let me see. I'm going to do, we just did Chanel. I'm going to move to let's do a Chloe bag. And this is actually our one and only Chloe bag of the night. You guys have loved us sourcing the Paddington. So we're starting to source different versions of the Paddington, but I feel like not a lot of people know that there are actually different versions of the Paddington bag out there. So this is actually called the Chloe Paddington tote, and it resembles the Chloe Paddington, but as you can see, it's kind of easier to wear, especially if you're looking for a work bag. So this is the tote version of the very popular Paddington. For context, the Paddington they like made a reissue version of the Paddington last year. Literally, it popped off and obviously it impacted the resale market. But we have gotten so many requests to source Paddingtons, and I'm excited that we were able to find a tote version of it. Black green calfskin with the gold hardware. And what makes the Paddington so iconic is hello, the huge chubby Chloe lock. So this is the lock, but obviously you can open her like so, and then it has the two zippers going down on each side. But yeah, this piece, she's the Paddington large tote. She'll drop at $11.99. $11.99. Okay, let's do the, let me see. Let's do this Dior bag. Next up we have this year. We are very, very excited to source more textures. And when I say texture, I'm thinking like either exotics or exotic embossed. So this particular one is a crocodile embossed vintage Dior. She was made in the 1980s, black crocodile embossed with her gold hardware. And she kind of resembles, oh my gosh, what is that bag that like does this strap? I guess there's a few styles that do something similar, but what I'm trying to say is like it can actually extend. So right now this is actually at the longest length. So you could wear it as a long shoulder, and then you can also wear it as a crossbody. But the beauty of this bag is in the strap, because then you can like open this up and then bring it down. And then for time's sake, just bear with me as we like kind of imagine it together. It can be shorter. So there are just a few variations of ways you can wear this bag, but specifically like the embossed, whether it's embossed or whether it's like true exotic, I definitely want to start sourcing more. And then do you mind clarifying exotic versus, oh yes, oh my gosh, okay. Exotic is like true, like vintage crocodile skin, vintage lizard. But when it's crocodile embossed, it's basically like if you love the look of like crocodile skin, but you don't want to pay that price tag, there's like an embossed version of it. So it's not truly an exotic. It's leather that is supposed to mimic an exotic. So, again, I would highly recommend if you love the look of it, but you're, a little bit more looking for something that's more budget friendly, going the embossed route. So that's kind of like the difference between the two, because, typically anything that is like true exotic fetches for a really high price point on the resale market. So, for example, this one, the vintage Dior crocodile embossed one, she's going to drop at $8.99, $8.99. And then for context, if this was like true exotic, the price point would for sure be double. It would probably be at like that 1,500 to 2,000 range. So just a little context there. And yes, this is Louis snoring constantly snoring. He's always a sleepy puppy. Okay. Moving to the next bag. I'm going to do this vintage Chanel bag because this is the bag that stopped me in my tracks, because I was like, wait a second. This reminds me of something. And I mentioned it in the video that I just posted, but guys, okay, this is so niche. Please, this is so niche. But who does this remind you of? Does this this pose? Right? Maybe. Kylie. Literally, Kylie, a couple of weeks ago, just posted herself in that pose. It'll make way more sense if you watch the video that I posted today, but this reminds me of the Chanel 26 bag. Right? Please, I need like confirmation, because when I saw this bag, I had to do a double take. Basically, the difference between the two is the one that just came out, it's a straight flap versus the envelope, and then the shoulder style is slightly longer, but it looks so similar. And yes, secondhand hottie, first off, I love your name. This bag can fit a laptop. It absolutely can. I did a laptop test this morning, but it has that top zip closure, and then it has this pretty large pocket in the front. So you could actually probably put your laptop inside of here. It's made with 24 karat gold plated hardware. But I want to do like a full on video of this bag because it just so reminds me of the one that is like so popular right now. I don't know how much that one in store is going for, but I truly think that that's going to be like the next Chanel It bag. So this is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag. She's a 1998 vintage Chanel Coco Mark business bag made with her 24 karat gold plating. She's going to drop at $19.99, $19.99. Macy, oh my gosh, well, welcome to the club. Do these bags go on sale tomorrow? No, they're literally dropping in 40 minutes on FashionNica.com. That pinned comment down there, you'll be able to see exactly like how to spell FashionNica, but FashionNica.com, and then head to the bag drop section. You'll literally see a countdown at 7 p.m. exactly tonight. That's when you refresh the page and you'll see them all spill out. And thank you for that confirmation, Davis. Okay, $8,700. $8,700 is how much it's going to go for in store. Yes, I'll open it up and share the interior. And then yes, this is caviar leather. So caviar leather, and then it has a top zip double closure. And then this one is pregnant with a child. She comes with a transparent makeup bag that you could use for makeup or literally anything. And then this is the interior. So it has some pockets inside of here. And then this is the full interior. So we have more photos too if you want to check it out on FashionNica.com, but I'll try it on one more time. Okay, she'll drop at $19.99. Next up, let me do, and I have to go actually way quicker. Oh my goodness, what is this time? Let's do Okay, this bag. I know this is a bag on Davis's wish list. This is literally the bag that I added to my collection, same size. I just added to my collection last year. It is a vintage Hermes Birkin. This one is actually a 2001 piece, and she is a rare one. And I'll tell you what makes her rare in a second, but I'll go through the stats really quickly. So she's made with Tyrolean Clemence leather. Clemence leather is known for being larger, pebbled grain, durable. So if you're looking for a workhorse bag, this is a great leather to go for. She's in Retourne with her Birkin 35 size. So the size 35 is perfect for workhorse because it can fit a laptop or for travel. I love using mine because I have the exact same size. I love using mine for work. I'll throw in my laptop. I'll throw my sunglass case. I'll throw a planner inside, my water bottle. Like you can fit so much inside of the size 35. And after I added it into my collection, I realized how much I love the size 35, which is why you're actually starting to see us source more and more, because I truly highly recommend this bag if you're on the fence about getting a size 35 bag. So what makes this particular one rare is the fact that it's made with brushed palladium hardware. So brushed palladium is basically kind of like a matted palladium. So here, I'll get up close on the camera for all of our cameras right now, but that's what brushed palladium means. Let me open this up so you can see. She also has that gorgeous built-in slouch. We love this slouch, especially for Birkins. So, okay, hold on. Let me open her up entirely. So oftentimes you just kind of throw her on the arm. And actually, let me share the brushed palladium on here as well. So on the metal plate, and then you have the silver stamping on the top there, and then the interior, tons of space. And look at how gorgeous she looks unstuck. She has that slouch that we look for. Anyways, beautiful bag. This is the rare Hermes 2001 Tyrolean Clemence Retourne Birkin 35 with her rare brushed hardware. She is going to drop at $10,899. $10,899. And I'll just wear her one more time. I'm 5 feet for reference if that's helpful at all. Okay, next up, this one! Vintage Bottega. So next up we have a Pochette Bottega, and not the typical Bottega you would find. So this one has the BV monogram on her, black leather box calf on the sides with this champagne gold. I don't even know what shape this could be. Yeah, I have no idea what this shape. It reminds me of a French fry, right? French fry vibes. But she's a shoulder bag. So a shoulder pochette, similar, slightly larger actually, than a Louis Vuitton pochette. Top zip closure, continental wallet, a phone, and then maybe keys, and then call it a day. So this piece, when she drops, $499. $499. Okay, next up, let me do, oh my gosh, so little time. Let's do this one. So this is from, oh, that's true. It does remind me of the sardine. Very much so, the Bottega sardine. So this piece, this is for my favorite year for Chanel. For context, my favorite year is 1995 for vintage Chanel bags. I love the Barbie collection. And it's so funny when I present this bag to you, it's not even going to look like it's from the Barbie collection. However, it is. So at the time, basically Carl wanted to design something that is totally contrast of the Barbie collection, but keep it in that collection. So a lot of times for the Barbie collection, you see the beautiful pinks, but he did also in that same year design this insane lucite turn lock. There's none on the resale market with the lucite black. I've never even sourced this before. How sick is that? So it's an ultra rare 1995 quilted lambskin lucite briefcase bag. And so, okay, let me model it for you. Edgy, cool girl, like girl boss vibes. You could wear it obviously with like the top handle. You could kind of rock it like this too. People who have the briefcase, I've also seen they add a chain. It would be so sick if you're able to find kind of like a black edgy chain to match this. And then you could wear it as like a shoulder bag if you wanted to. And yes, oh my gosh, Davis, I love how you noticed that, because I noticed that too when I was looking at this bag. Yeah. So it has the 24 karat gold plated hallmark on here. So it's 24 karat gold plated. You can actually tell because it has the 24 karat gold plating up at the top, but then they made it with this lucite CC. So stunning bag. Also, her condition is gorgeous still. Like the lambskin still looks buttery, soft, and smooth. And then let me share the interior with you. This can fit a laptop, by the way. It can fit some folders, really great work bag. And this one, when she drops, so this is the ultra rare, literally the only one that will be available online, $19.95 lambskin lucite bag, $29.99. $29.99. Okay, next up, let me do the, oh my gosh, we have to do this one. Hello box, massive box. And I shared this bag on our Instagram, but if you did not see this, this is a very big bag. And I think this is going to be someone's travel bag, especially if you travel a lot for work. Vintage Loewe. And it's in the Amazona. The Amazona literally has popped off within the past few months. That's Matthew. If you're with us when we have our curated by Matthew shows, the Amazona is his favorite bag. He has like a number of different sizes, different colors of the Amazona. This is in the size 50, which is like kind of a keep all style size. You can wear it on the crook of your arm, put it on top of a suitcase. Like I can totally see someone using this as their carry-on bag, throwing this in the luggage compartment on a plane. And then this is entirely leather, black leather calfskin with a huge anagram, gold hardware. And then I'll do like a little show and tell full 360. But this can also be like a one night type of weekender bag if you wanted it. So this piece, when she drops, she does come with her box. This is the anagram Loewe Amazona in the size 50. She'll drop at $8.99. $8.99. Okay, next piece. Let's do the, let me see. Oh, yeah, this one. We are going to do this piece next. Incoming Hermes. I don't know if anyone else is on like Hermes TikTok, but for some reason, this style has been like the most talked about style for Hermes in the past few weeks. And I have no idea like what instigated that, like why there's so much talk about this style, but like we have to. This is the Hermes 2005 and it's a Kelly Pochette. So this is what they call like the unicorn bag at Hermes because it's one of the hardest bags to get as an actual like bag offer. There's a lot of like talk about how like this possibly is harder to get than an Hermes mini Kelly because they don't often make this piece anymore. So this one is in the color Eben, and I was really tempted to add this to my collection because, well, one, I do have an Hermes Kelly Pochette, but in this color, Eben is like a very dark chocolate brown, like such a beautiful color. It's also made with palladium hardware. The Kelly Pochette is, oh, Audrey Peters. Wait, why didn't I see that? Which one did she get? Thank you for confirming, Davis. Okay, I didn't see that video. Which one was it? Okay, I'm assuming it's probably like a butter yellow or some kind of pink because it's very much her style. But I like firsthand can tell you how much I love the Kelly Pochette. I have owned mine for a couple of years now. Literally was like my dream bag. So it's crazy to even say that own this Kelly Pochette. But you can fit a lot inside of here. So you can fit a phone inside. You can fit a card holder. You can fit keys, hand sanitizer, lipsticks, AirPods. I have a video of what can actually fit inside if you do want to scroll down the feed, but you would be surprised how much can actually fit inside of this. So you could wear it as a top handle. A little fun fact. So I see a lot of women who own the Hermes. What is that chain that Faubourg? Is it the Faubourg? Am I completely like making up that name? Oh my gosh, it's so funny. We have sourced that a number of times. Fendel is, I'm pretty sure it's the Fendel. Anyways, that chain, it's a necklace, but I also see women putting it underneath this flap and then wearing it as a shoulder bag. For this bag, 100,000%, like add the Fendel necklace, it would look so chic with this. You could wear it as a clutch like this under the arm. Let me share the interior with you. Excellent investment piece, by the way. Specifically like Birkins, Kellys, like if you are like on the fence, a lot of times you'll see that Hermes actually goes up on the resale market. So it's a great investment piece. I kind of like to think of like both Hermes and Chanel bags as like a physical stock that you can wear. That's a whole other story that we can do in a video, but, interior, gorgeous. And this is in Evercolor. This piece is a piece made in the year 2005. So she just turned vintage last year and she's going to drop at $14,299. $14,299. We priced this with very much in mind. Like obviously these are investment pieces, but we are in line with like the Japan market. So for example, if you were to get a Hermes Kelly Pochette in Japan, obviously there are tariffs and fees, all that jazz. We have priced ours very competitively to the Japan market. So $14,299 for the chocolate brown Evercolor Kelly Pochette. Okay, next up. Oh, okay. Let's do, let me see. Decisions. Let's do oh my gosh. Have we done a Fendi baguette? We have a number of baguettes then in today's show. So this is the vintage Fendi. This is the coated canvas baguette bag. And you know what? I'm actually, since we have a number of baguettes, I think I'm going to like kill two birds with one stone here. So we have, you know what, Kevin? Yeah. Can you, show me both of these while I'm chatting? Thank you. Okay, this is the vintage Fendi Zucchino coated canvas baguette bag. This particular colorway, it has made of coated canvas, so really easy to clean. But then also the hardware, it has both this taupe enamel hardware up the top, and then this gold hardware. So it's kind of like two different hardwares. And then same goes for the buckles. So cool design. And this is the coated canvas one, and this one is dropping at $11.99. So this version is $11.99. And then for anyone who ends up snagging this, it's technically, you could like double side the strap because you could wear the brown at the top if you want, or the coated canvas at the top. Okay, this next one, this is the coated, or not the coated, this is the canvas baguette bag. This one's made with silver hardware. You can see she has like that slouch factor. So if you love a good slouchy bag, then this is the option to go for. Or if you want it a little bit more structured, the coated canvas is the option to go for. But this one, black with her silver, she's dropping at $10.99. $10.99. So we love the baguettes here. We love sourcing every size, every colorway, every pattern. So keep an eye out if you are on the hunt for your Fendi baguette. Okay, next up, let's do this Chanel bag next. Guys, with the rise of charms, brooches, like those kinds of like baubles, so popular, so popular. We've seen it time and time again. Even like the Golden Globes, we saw people using like brooches. So cool. I envision this bag is going to pop off this year. Doesn't have to be this exact like piece with all the charms, but like this specific one, for multiple reasons, by the way. The reissue, it's coming back. We're seeing the reissue versions in store right now. But tied in with like all the charm details, I highly anticipate this is a bag that people are going to go for this year. So this one is a quilted age calfskin. It's called the Lucky Charms reissue. She's in the size 224 and she's a double flap. A little fun fact with the reissue, this was actually the very first Chanel style ever made. So even before the Chanel classic flap, this was like the original. It's made with black calfskin quilting. And then yes, the reissue is, so Matthew loves Loewe Amazonas. His next favorite bag is the Chanel reissue. I love this style because of all the unique charms on it. My favorite charm is this like coily telephone with crystals on it. Like how cool is that detail? And I'll get up really close so you can really see all of the little charms. Oh, I love that. This little medallion coin too. And oh my gosh, hold up. I saw a classic flap. There's a little classic flap with crystals. So really, really cute piece. And then it has the reissue chain, and this is how she looks on. So she's truly like, she is a classic flap. So you can wear her all the ways a classic flap can be worn. Wear it as a long shoulder, and then I'm 5 feet for reference. It can be a great crossbody as well. And this piece, when she drops, she's in excellent condition, by the way. This is the quilted Lucky Charms Chanel flap with her gold hardware. She'll drop at $59.99. $59.99. Okay, I have maybe around 20 minutes before the bags drop, but I have more bags than minutes. So we are going to go a little bit quicker. Let's do the Bottega briefcase. Okay, I mentioned this already so many times, but Bottega was one of my favorite brands in 2025, even going into 2026. There's something about like Bottega designs that are just so effortless, so timeless, that I feel like you could be rocking a Bottega bag and you might not even realize that it's vintage because of how timeless the style is. So this one is an intrecciato. It's called the Milano Sac Document. So it's basically kind of like a briefcase bag. So it's got the black intrecciato lambskin weaving, and then this touch with the handles, with the intrecciato handles. I love whenever they use intrecciato on their handles because it's not often. So wear it on the crook of the arm. Excellent work bag for someone throwing a laptop inside of here. There's like plenty of space even outside of the laptop. It's got this gunmetal zipper hardware. And then let me actually share the interior so you can see how much space you have to work with, because there's quite a lot. 3 compartments. So put that like laptop in the middle compartment, but then you have like all this space on the sides as well. This one is going to drop at $8.99. $8.99. I'm pretty sure Bottega has a briefcase like brand new in store, not even close to $8.99. I'm pretty sure you can't get a wallet even for $8.99 at Bottega. But gorgeous bag, intrecciato, iconic, and we shall move to the next. So let me do this one. Okay, so calling all the girlies that like love the look of a Chanel classic flap, but you know, doesn't want to pay the price point of like a Chanel classic flap. Introducing a mini Chanel classic flap that very much resembles the rectangular flap, right? If you're familiar with the rectangular flap, very, very similar dimensions. The difference is this one's a slightly flatter style, and you have that little pocket in the back over here, black lambskin leather, beautiful turnlock hardware. So this is basically priced at like kind of like a wallet on chain price, but instead of like the wallet on chain look, you get like a look of a classic flap. Does that make sense? You can also wear it a few different ways. Like if you see it on the shoulder, like doesn't she look like a rectangular flap style Chanel? So that's why I sourced it, because I thought that this is for someone that, you know, wants a classic flap, but like, you know, slightly different. Double chain her if you want, but then it is adjustable as in like play around with the chain and get it to be a little bit more versatile. Wear it as a long shoulder. Can you do top handle? You can. Ooh, you can top handle. Okay. And then let me do at the longest length. So this is at its like true longest length for you. Still get it over as a crossbody. So crossbody her. In terms of what can fit inside of here, let me share the interior. So it does come with her dust bag. I'm thinking a card holder, a pair of keys, and a hand sanitizer in that first area. And then maybe like, let me see, lactades will fit inside of here. Something like thinner in the back. So maybe even put the card holder in the back here so you have more room in the front over here in this place. So this is a piece made in 2013 and she's the Chanel lambskin mini chain flap, very similar to like a rectangular style. She's going to drop at $26.99. $26.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let me do, decisions. Okay. Let's do one of the final Hermes bags, actually. We have a 2021, since we're on the topic of wallet on chains, right? This is a wallet to go, and it's a Kelly. So she's made of Epsom leather, gold hardware, and black. She is the to-go wallet, and you can wear her a number of ways, and the most popular way is the wallet on strap style. So wear it like so as a crossbody. This colorway is like the creme de la creme colorway. Anything, by the way, that you see in black with gold hardware, black with silver hardware, the cognac brown, which they call gold with gold hardware, cognac brown with silver. Those are all kind of like the timeless colors that so many people at Hermes ask for. It's like the creme de la creme, most popular colors at Hermes. So this is the creme de la creme color. Let me open her up. So a fun fact with the wallet on strap, you can obviously detach it. So you could wear it as a clutch if you wanted to. And then you can also detach this, and kind of similar to the Hermes that I shared earlier, you can add like a gold Hermes chain that you get from Hermes and then add it underneath the flap, and then it instantly like elevates it so then you could wear it for like a wedding or something. But it looks so chic. There's a lot of versatility when it comes to straps that are detachable. And this is the interior. It does have a zip pocket with the gorgeous cadena lock. And this piece, so she's in excellent condition. This is a bag that just recently came out. She's a 2021 piece. She's going to drop at $61.99. $61.99. Okay, next up, let me do this vintage Fendi piece. And oh my gosh, I realized we actually have quite a few baguettes in today's drop. I think I'm counting like 5 now. This is a vintage Fendi. This is the Zucchino, micro Zucchino. It's the extra large zip Mama Forever. So this is like the larger versions of the Mama baguette. So it is larger in case you put a lot inside your bag, because it's kind of like that nylon material. It's really easy to clean, and also you're going to get that nice slouch. It has the large Fendi logo, and then if you can see, it's called micro Zucchino, which is basically like a baby version of the monogram. And then the difference is this is also a flap, but you can get that top zip closure. So you can fit everything up top over here. And then it does have that detachable strap in the event you do want to carry it as a clutch. So this bag, when she drops, the vintage Fendi micro Zucchino extra large zip Mama Forever, she'll drop at $849. $849. And then, have I done the bowling Chanel yet? No, I actually haven't. Let me do the Chanel bowling bag next. We don't often find this style, but it is a style that's been popping off. This is a 2004 caviar. It's the timeless bowling bag. She is made with black caviar leather with a sliver of 24 karat gold plated hardware. Basically, the timeless collection has the huge CC logo and then caviar diamond quilting. This is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. Bowling bags, Boston bags, those are very much a popular style to this day. They started getting really popular last year, and even to this day, they're really popular, mostly because since bag charms were really popular last year, a lot of people added like bag charms to their bowling bags. And bag charms obviously are still so popular to this day. It's supposed to mimic kind of like the back pocket for Chanel Classic flap. And then you can fit a ton inside of here. I mean, you can fit a Kindle, you can fit your water bottle, your sunglass case. You can fit a lot. So quite a lot inside of here. This piece, she'll drop at $18.99. $18.99. And then next up, this bag needs no introduction. However, it's a limited edition version of a very popular bag that we source. This is the vintage Bottega and hobo bag. We have sourced a number of this style. However, this one is a limited edition version because it's the flower version of this bag. So you get the fondant chocolate brown and Intrecciato weaving, but then the design of it, I don't even know how they were able to create this, but they kind of like designed around and then like around the lambskin. And then there's like this canvas material underneath it, but it's supposed to mimic, I believe, a sunflower. It even has the design on the edges of it. And then this is such a nice touch going through on the edges of the bag. So this is how she looks like on as the hobo style. And she's going to drop at $12.99. $12.99. 15 minutes exactly before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. Exactly 15 minutes. Okay, next up, let's do the Hermes Evelyn. So this is a piece made in 2005. You can actually see her vintage Hermes dust bag is hanging out there. She is in the color noir, which is black, made of Epsom leather. This is the size GM, made with palladium hardware. So this is the size I would recommend if you're going to be traveling and you love putting a lot inside of your bag, because this is going to be like the bag that can truly do it all. Fit the iPad, fit your sunglass case, fit your water bottle, some snacks for the day. What else do people use when they travel? Hand sanitizer, sunscreen, you know, typically like the Osmo camera. You can put a lot inside of here. So this is how she looks like on. She is the GM size. It has the detachable strap. I see people adding like the Hermes Twillies if they wanted to wear it like as a short shoulder bag. That's a really cute idea. But this piece, when she drops, $23.99. $23.99. Okay, next up, let's do, oh my gosh. So this colorway, this olive color, you guys, it's one of my favorite colors. It's actually one of my colors for my wedding. P.S. Your girl's getting married in a couple of months. What is life? So yeah, this is one of the colors that I'm including in my color story for my wedding. But this is a 2017 Chanel two-tone day flap. It's made with black lambskin quilting and then gold hardware with this gorgeous olive green. It reminds me, and I always say this whenever we source this style, it reminds me of a Chanel Diana and a Chanel classic flap, kind of like meshed together because of the framing for the Diana, but like slightly different. And then it also has this grosgrain detail for the chain. This is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag. This colorway, oh, hello. Okay, yeah. Cognac and this olive, that looks great together. So double chain her, long shoulder her, crossbody her as well. This is a size small, and this one's going to drop at $29.99. $29.99. Okay, moving to the next piece. We have 12 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com, by the way. So 12 minutes. Let's do, oh, these ones were hanging back here. Okay, let's do this vintage Chanel. We don't often find this size for the classic flap, and I don't know why we don't find it often, but I can't even remember the last time we sourced a lambskin mini square. So specifically, there's a difference between lambskin and caviar, by the way. Whole other story for another day, but this one has her box, and this is the 1990s lambskin mini square flap with 24 karat gold plated hardware. So this is like the smallest version of the Chanel classic flap collection. However, you can fit a phone inside of here, so don't let the size fool you. You can wear this a number of ways. So very similar to the small and medium size. You can wear it as a crossbody. You can also wear it as a long shoulder. You can also do a double chain. Ooh, that sounds so good. Okay. You can also do a double chain like so, and then you can also wear it as a top handle. You can even do a mid-length shoulder. I don't know how many versions that was, maybe 5, but there's just a number of ways you can wear this piece. She's made with her 24 karat gold plated hardware, which again, they discontinued in 2008. Fit your phone, fit your hand sanitizer, fit your card holder, your keys, lipstick. You can fit a good amount for a mini square. So this piece is going to drop at $29.99. $29.99. Exactly 10 minutes before all the bags drop on FashionNica.com. Exactly 10 minutes. Next up. Vintage Fendi. How cute are these details, by the way? Little hidden Fendi logos on the sides of the strap. This is Zucchino, and it's the coated canvas. I want to say she's like a mini tote, but then also she's not mini. Maybe we'll go with small. You can fit it over as a shoulder bag, and then continental wallet, your phone, a Kindle will fit inside of here too. She even has a top zip closure. So gorgeous top zip closure to keep your things nice and secure. Let me open her up because I want to show the interior. So fairly spacious. We'll go with the size small for this one. This is going to drop at $749. $749. Moving to the next piece. Let's do this beautiful. Okay. Vintage Chanel. This needs no introduction. This is the 1996 lambskin logo jumbo single flap, black lambskin leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware. Someone from our team also has this bag. She's actually wearing it today. She uses it as a work bag. It can fit a laptop inside of here. By the way, we have a new team member, but I will introduce later on. So this one is made with her 24 karat gold plating. This is literally the exact bag that she has, but it has the jumbo turn lock. We love a big jumbo extra large turn lock logo, and this can fit your laptop. It can fit a Kindle, your planner, sunglass case. You'd be surprised how much can fit inside. And I do have a video of what can fit inside of this bag, but I think the versatility, and I'm so sorry, I know we have no time. The versatility is you can actually play around with the different lengths of the strap if you want to wear it as a crossbody or as like a true briefcase. If you get the chain hook adjuster, it's a game changer. This will drop at $29.99. $29.99. Next up, we'll do a back-to-back Chanel for a second. Let's do this Chanel, the wallet on chain, you guys. I've talked about this bag so many times, but this is going to be your best friend if you are trying to decide if you should get a Chanel wallet on chain. This comes with her box. It comes with her dust bag. This piece is so versatile. You can wear this to go to run errands. You can go to a wedding. You can go to date night. Literally any occasion, this will fit so nicely. This particular one is a pretty rare one. It's the caviar camellia embossing. So caviar leather, nice and durable. Camellia with the hidden CC logos. And this particular one, hold on, we can't skip past the chain because the chain is so good. Magnetic closure. The chain has little hidden camellia charms. So there are 2 little camellia charms that are on this chain. So then when you're like wearing her, you can actually see the charm like against, it depends how you wear it, but like against the chest. So this piece is made in 2021. She's in excellent condition. She's going to drop at $28.99. $28.99. And again, this is the caviar version. So the caviar is a little bit harder to find than the lambskin version. Okay, next up, super soft, buttery lambskin Loewe. It's the perforated anagram, and then it's a crossbody style. I think this could be a great style for someone who also travels. Really lightweight, and then also like this leather is just going to slouch and feel buttery, especially as you wear her. This piece is going to drop at $6.99. $6.99. We have 7 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com, so I have to pick up the pace. I'm so sorry if I'm going a little too quick, but you'll be able to see all the photos and everything once they drop at exactly 7 p.m. So literally in 6 minutes, you'll get to see everything. This is a limited edition version of a Louis Vuitton twist. It's called the Epi Spaceship in the PM size. And it almost reminds me of like, I don't know what it is, but like Star Wars, I guess that's why it's called the spaceship twist. It has the monogram on the top over here. It's made with silver hardware, truly a Louis Vuitton collector's piece. Wear it as a shoulder bag, but then you can also wear it as a crossbody. It's in the twist style, which is one of Louis Vuitton's most popular styles. This has, basically the twist is the LV logo that you see. And that's actually, it's cool how you open and close the bag because it changes to a V. Okay, next up, let's do this Chanel bag, it reminds me of the Evelyn. So it's, the Hermes Evelyn that I just shared. This is a 1987 vintage Chanel. She's a quilted calfskin hobo. She is pregnant, meaning that she has a little pouch in the interior, but you can wear it as a crossbody. I'm 5 feet for reference, and it reminds me of specifically the TPM size for the Evelyn. And so really excited to have found like a vintage Chanel version of that. $18.99. Next up, let's do, so next up is a pretty rare piece. You guys know anything that has like 2 turn locks, your girl will always source for you. This is a rare 1996 caviar double-sided Kelly. So for anyone who loves the look of a Kelly but wants it in like a little bit more of a sporty shoulder version that's for every day, I have a very similar style in my own collection to this. Black caviar quilting, silver turn lock CC logos on both sides. You get extra space basically. This is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag, and I just love the strap drop length because it's easy to throw on, especially if you're wearing something thick. This is going to drop at $26.99. $26.99. Okay, next up, let's do vintage Chanel. This is the timeless, how I shared earlier. 1994. This is a really great style if you're looking for your first Chanel piece, because this doesn't necessarily like this doesn't break the bank as like a $10,000 bag would. This is $14.99 for a vintage Chanel bag, black caviar leather, really great size too. I don't know if you could fit a laptop, but I know you can fit an iPad for sure, and then some. So beautiful bag, and this is the timeless tote. She'll drop at $14.99. Okay, next up, we'll do back-to-back Chanel for a second. Look at how poofy this one is. So this is a 1991 vintage Chanel. She is a dark navy, and her quilting still has poof to her. So gorgeous quilty poofing. It's the curve medium flap, and she's made with 24 karat gold plated hardware. You can wear this so many different ways because of the long strap drop. Wear as a short shoulder, wear as a long shoulder, wear as a crossbody. She's going to drop at $28.99. $28.99. You guys, I have 3 minutes. 3 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. Okay, we are gonna go way so speedy. I'm so sorry, Kevin. I'm sorry. Okay, Kevin's like helping me out with the bags right now. The 2022, this is a Chanel top handle coin purse on chain. It literally looks like a little Chanel top handle bag, but in a crossbody form. Put a few credit cards and your lactates and your keys inside of here and you're good to go. She's in excellent condition. $17.99. $17.99. Okay, next up, a soft trunk baguette. It's called soft trunk, but it literally is like a structured, almost Minaudier style, but it's like padded. So stinking cool. Soft lambskin, silver hardware, magnetic closure. It has a built-in card holder compartment. Will fit your phone. Wear it as a top handle, or it does adjust and have that long shoulder strap. Truly a bag that can do it all. She's going to drop at $15.49. $15.49. Next up, this little vintage Fendi vanity. I need to add a vanity for like my makeup or for like everyday use. That's one of the things that I'm trying to add onto my wish list this year. But this is a little Zucchino Fendi. You could obviously wear her as like a bag though. Like for sure will fit your phone. So if you want to make her into a bag, absolutely you have that ability to. $4.19. $4.19. 2 minutes, you guys, before all the bags drop on FashionNica.com. You've got 2 minutes before bags drop. This is the vintage version of the Gucci horsebit bag, but with a twist. It has the G. So typically the versions that we source are solely like the horsebit, but this one has an added layer with that G logo. Chocolate brown. This is like a no-brainer, especially the price point. $8.99. $8.99. Oh my gosh, 1 minute before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. Next up, we have a beige caviar Chanel tote, 24 karat gold plated hardware, huge CC logo, 24 karat chain. Wear her as a gorgeous tote. This does have 2 pockets, one on each side, and she's dropping at $24.99. $24.99. Woo, we're going so speedy here. 1995 beige caviar camera bag. So camera bags, really popular style, especially if you travel. Camera bags are a great style to throw in your suitcase. This is how she looks like on. She's made of 24 karat gold plated hardware. She also has the CC logo and she's going to drop at $28.99. $28.99. 1 minute before bags drop on FashionNica. Vintage Prada. This is nylon with rare gold hardware. Oh my goodness, just kidding. It's exactly 7 p.m. 7 p.m. All the bags, fingers crossed, have dropped on fashionica.com seconds ago. 2 seconds ago, they just dropped. So head over to fashionica.com if you're interested in seeing any of the pieces because they have officially gone live. So I have a pinned comment over here so you know exactly where to go, but it's going to be in the bag drop section. So if you head over to fashionica.com, click on the bag drop section, you will see all of the bags officially have spilled out. Every single bag that I just talked about right now. I'm going to finish up chatting about the final few bags, but if you want to get a head start, feel free to head over there and start looking around. So this piece, this is the vintage Prada, and I think that this is a great everyday style because first off, she's nylon, so it's really easy to clean, but also the timeless style of it, like this, I think works really nicely going in like 10 years from now. I feel like this will still be a bag that you would pull for. So this piece is going to drop at $749. $749. Next up, vintage Chanel piece. She is the mini flat bag, black lambskin leather. It's a bag that was made in 1989. She's 24 karat gold plated hardware. And again, the black quilting. You can wear her a number of ways, but you can put your card holder in here, maybe some keys, a lipstick, and a hand sanitizer. Call it a day. And this one's going to drop, or she has officially dropped at $22.99. $22.99. Okay, final few pieces, you guys. But again, bags literally just dropped like 1 minute ago. So if you're interested, feel free to head over. And then this next bag, we have the 2002 vintage Chanel canvas icon chain pochette. I like to call this the Barbie bag because it reminds me of the Barbie movie that just came out a couple of years ago. That closet scene with like the Chanel, her Chanel bag, her like tweed jackets. It just reminds me so much of that scene from Barbie, but this is how she looks like on, and this is the 2002 canvas icon pochette. She's under $1,000, you guys. So if you're looking for a unique first Chanel bag, excellent price, $9.99. Okay, and final few bags, but again, they literally just dropped right now, so feel free to head over to fashionica.com. This one, I feel like Davis would like this. I don't know if I chatted with them about this one, but this is a Nubuck one. It's called the 2011 Nubuck CC Cup Tote, and she kind of changed the shape. So right now she looks like a bowling bag, but if you just unbutton it, it turns into kind of like a slightly more structured tote style, and then it's top zip closure. But this is how she looks like. Oh my gosh, you guys are so fast. Miss Tatine got your first Chanel Kelly. Congratulations, Tatine. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I'll do shout outs in a second too. But okay, this piece, she has officially just dropped the 2011 Cup Tote, $18.99. $18.99. Davis, I knew it. This is so your style. Okay, and then the last two bags. This is the 2015. I freaking love the shape. It reminds me of like a pillbox, but it's a Chanel 2015 lambskin chain around phone holder, black lambskin leather. The chain around, it's called chain around because there's literally a chain that goes around it. Maybe throw in your cards, your keys, your lactates, and lipsticks. I'm sure you can find like ways to make this a bag that you truly like use, but I think you could also add it as a bag charm. So imagine this with like a larger Chanel tote and then wrap the chain around, and then she can be like a cool bag charm style. So she dropped at $13.99. $13.99. And then the final bag of the night, this one. This is not a vintage piece, very current style. This is called the Diana, and it's by Gucci, and it basically has these bamboo top handles, but it also has this longer shoulder strap. She's the Diana round with the GG logo and cognac brown leather. This is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag, but then again, you can wear her, tuck the straps in, and then wear her as a top handle. She dropped at $14.99. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, those are officially the bags. So feel free to head over to FashionNica.com if you're interested in seeing any of the bags. We have photos, tons of photos, whether it's product photos or modeling photos too. I always find it extremely helpful when you're like doing your designer bag journey. Finding it on a model is just so helpful to see how it actually physically looks on the body. With that said, I'm going to head over to our website right now, and I'm going to do shout outs. So we love playing a game. We'll basically guess what is the first bag we think got snagged. I'm going to go with the Celine belt bag because I got so many people messaging and talking about that bag. The correct answer is Mariella at exactly 7 p.m. She got Beth's favorite bag of the night, the Gucci brocade suede hobo. Congratulations, Mariella. Angela got the Loewe taupe, the small puzzle edge. Catherine got the vintage Chanel classic double flat bag. Kaylin got the two-tone Chanel day flap with the olive little bordering. Kelsey picked up the Chanel, the navy curve medium flat bag. Haley got the 1990s Chanel, the mini square flap. Chloe got one of our baguettes got snagged, the Fendi canvas black baguette. Pallavi got, oh my gosh, back-to-back baguettes. She got the rare Fendi Zucca vintage baguette bag. Michelle got the Bottega Veneta. It was an Intrecciato bifold wallet. Guys, there are some like hidden bags that we are just not able to chat about. So there were hidden bags that I couldn't share, but have dropped on the website. So the best way to see all the bags that have actually been dropped is to literally just go onto FashionNica.com and see them all drop. Jennifer picked up the vintage Dior, the medium lady. Arthi got the vintage Diana. You're going to love her. Beautiful poofiness. Kirstina got the 2021, the gorgeous caviar camellia wallet on chain. Anna got the Chanel, the 1998, the Coco Mark business bag. McKay, I love your name. McKay got that was going to be my next guess, the Surf Exec Chanel chocolate brown tote bag. Oh my gosh, 1 second, lost my place. Cosal picked up the Louis Vuitton, the Morel Pochette bag. Tiffany got the vintage Bottega Veneta Milano sack document. Megan got the Louis Vuitton Florentine bag. Faiza, nice to see you, Faiza. She got the Olympia Bottega clutch. Vivian picked up the 2008, the rare Satin East-West Chanel bag with the gorgeous little jewels on it. Aparhita, nice to see you too, Aparhita. She got the vintage Prada shoulder pochette. Jacqueline got the 2022, the cute little top handle Chanel bag. Anna got the Fendi, the Zucchino mini pochette. That was one of the most popular pieces sold at our pop-up, by the way. A little fun fact there. Kaylin got the Louis Vuitton monogram pochette. Christine got the Chanel Caviar Kelly, another very popular piece that we love to source. Kitsa got the vintage Prada. That was such a cool clutch. Also really great price point too. Bethany got the Louis Vuitton, the mini chain pochette. Nisha got the lambskin Chanel, the 2013 Chanel lambskin mini chain flat bag. Claudia got the Prada, the logo jacquard. It was one of the first pieces that I shared, but it's the frame tote bag. Miss Tiffany, we are officially bag twins. She picked up literally at exactly 7 p.m. the limited edition 2012 patchwork jumbo single flat bag. Congratulations, Tiffany. You are going to love her. Okay, Jamila got the 2004 Chanel Caviar Timeless bowling bag. Melody got the Chanel 1996. You are going to be twinning with one of our new team members. Melissa got the Celine the maroon leather braided mini belt bag. I knew that was going to be one of the first to go. Maria got the ultra rare, the Lucite briefcase bag by Chanel. Super, super hard piece to find. That there was literally none on the resale market, and it literally was on the resale market for 1 minute. Oh my god, that was really fast, Maria. Danielle picked up the Louis Vuitton Monogram Speedy 30. Raquel got the Chanel you guys were so fast tonight. Oh my god. The Chanel 1995 beige caviar camera bag. Katie picked up the double-sided rare Chanel piece, the one that has the CC turn lock on both sides. Aprili got the 2020 pistachio, the caviar camellia embossed belt bag. Such a gorgeous color, by the way. It literally is like a true pistachio. Sue got, this would be Matthew's favorite bag of the night. I'm calling it. The Loewe Anagram Amazona in the huge size 50. Ileana got the East-West vintage Fendi. I loved the shape of that one. Yameli got the vintage Fendi Zucchino coated canvas tote. Holly got the, oh my gosh, so many back-to-back Fendis. The vintage Fendi Zucchino Zip Mama Forever. Sheila got the Chanel 1994 Caviar Timeless Flat Tote. Veronica got the Croc embossed Dior. Expect to see more of the exotics. We gotta do like a drop of something kind of like that though, I feel like. Rachel got the Loewe Napa Anagram, that's super soft Loewe. It's called the punching bag. And then last but not least, Alpha, she got the Barbie Chanel bag. Okay, you guys, that was today's bag drop. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed today's theme. In case you just hopped on, literally all the bags just dropped a few minutes ago. Today's theme, or this week's bag drop theme, was bags that you want to wear on and off the clock, per se. So specifically like big bags, the color story, extremely classic tones. Think earth tones, chocolate brown, the neutrals, because we kind of like wanted to lean into a bag that you would truly use as a workhorse bag, even if it's like a small piece, something that you would use off the clock for happy hour or girls' night, things like that. So that was kind of the theme, but feel free to check it out on FashionNica.com because they literally just filled out a few minutes ago. Thanks for hanging out with me. Tomorrow, if you want to go join our $1 auction on Whatnot, it's going to start at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So I will see you tomorrow. If not, we do these backdrops every single Wednesday here. You're at the exact same time, exact same place, on FashionNica, but completely different bags with a completely different theme. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And if not, I'll see you next week. Bye guys. Good night. See you later, Instagram.